Everybody, it's Joe with another version of sitting against this orange wall, sipping coffee. Anyway, this question today was found on Instagram, and it's based on double kettlebell snatches. So the person said that their double kettlebell snatch form is terrible and that they should work on it. I have a lot of thoughts on this, and if you were a person that is, especially competitor or something, if you're doing kettlebell sport or trying to be better at one-arm snatches, which is competition, I would not recommend doing double snatches. Reason why, unless you're good. The reason why is double snatches is an entirely different beast than doing single. Single snatch with kettlebell sport is, if you're going to get good at it, it's got a lot of rotational component, especially in the thoracic. See, mine comes from my hips, and it's not a lot of rotational in the spine, but a lot more of lateral shift in my hips. But anyway, it's totally different. When you're doing doubles, you can't do that. It's just not going to happen. So anyway, it becomes more of a sagittal up and down based, very good for, Olympic lifting, but this is a different story. But anyway, so what you're going to do by getting better at double snatches is going to affect your single arm snatch by kind of training it totally different. So unless you have the biomechanics and the body awareness and the feedback to understand how different they are and why they're different, I wouldn't recommend doing the double snatches. It's only going to possibly make your single arm snatch take a back seat by unlearning some of the techniques and tactics that you use for doing the single arm snatch more efficiently. Double snatches is great for power, strength, and stuff like that, but that's not kettlebell sport. That's not a long endurance activity. So anyway, I would recommend a person, if you're going to do double snatches, definitely do a half snatch. So when you take the weights up, then you're going to take them down to rack position and down. A lot of people, that's when they really mess things up, is when they're doing the double snatches, is trying to take them down in one full motion from the top down to the backswing. Anyway, I have a couple videos on YouTube that you can search for how to do double snatches safely, and that's one of the tips, is to do half snatches. But anyway, so hopefully we can work on that, but just know that doing double snatch technique is entirely different than doing your single arm technique, because it starts to look a lot more like RKC or hardstyle or strong for stuff like that. And I'm like saying it's not good, but those people are not using those tactics does not fare very well for doing long endurance kettlebell sport. Anyway, this is Joe with thoughts against the orange wall, sipping coffee.